Hey guys, Benji here. It is good to have you. So one of the guys in one of my groups keeps bringing up edging in one of his weekly check-ins. When we talk, he always says like, oh, I didn't masturbate, I didn't watch porn, I had a victory, but I was edging a bit. And I kind of wanted to go a little deeper into edging with him. And I wanted to share with you guys what I told him about how edging is basically the same or even worse than watching porn and masturbating, PMO, in itself. And there are 3 reasons that edging is very dangerous for you. So edging basically is taking yourself to the edge of masturbation and climaxing to watching pornographic content usually, and then just holding off and not going. I know this already sounds like a bad idea, doesn't it? But basically, we've all been there. We've all experienced that. And there are many reasons to do it and feel arousal and that kind of dopamine hit from it. And that's really the first reason that this is damaging to your brain and also to your porn recovery journey, is that when you do edge, you are still experiencing the dopamine benefits of watching porn and masturbating. It is addictive in itself. Even if you aren't masturbating and actually ejaculating, you do experience the hit from that experience, and that itself can be very addictive. And so in the end, you're not really beating an addiction, but you're just replacing the addictive behavior of masturbating and and you're associating that to just edging, which in the end, it doesn't really serve you. And that brings us to the 2 other points. Number 2 effect of edging is that now you're really entering into the brain games of why porn and masturbation are so dangerous, all right? The justification and the reason behind edging is that, I'm not watching porn, I'm not masturbating, I'm not creating that strong sexual association and sexual imprinting to porn because I'm not masturbating to it. And you don't experience that intense guilt and shame after masturbating usually. And this is exactly what makes it a very difficult and complicated addiction, but also why a terrifying addiction, is because essentially you're just replacing one addiction to another. So in the end, guys, you're not really experiencing any of the true benefits of NoFap or semen retention or quitting porn or achieving anything you want to do through quitting this habit. You're not achieving any of the benefits because you're still replacing the habit, the addiction, with another addiction. You're still experiencing those dopamine hits, and this is where we get into the third really bad effect of edging here. You're still consuming your time, energy, and focus and spending it on something that is unhealthy for you. You're still doing that. So in the end, you're not really going anywhere. You're on a bike and you're not even pedaling. You're not even going anywhere. You're not even climbing the mountain, all right? So this is the biggest thing. This is the reason why people practice NoFap. This is why people generally have any success with porn. Is because they realize the impact on their time, energy, and focus that porn has had. The constant addiction cycle, the constant relapse, the constant feeling bad for ourselves, that for yourself. I know exactly what you're feeling. I know exactly what you're going through. The constant battle with ourselves. We're walking through a minefield, a war zone at all times. It is not an easy task to avoid pornography. But when you do, my friends, you'll realize that you have more time, focus, energy, inspiration, confidence, that you can do anything that you wanted. If this is the one thing that you feel like in your life, that's probably the hardest thing you've ever done in your life, I know you guys. You're high achievers. You're a higher achiever. You want to accomplish things in your life. But for some reason, you just can't get this under check. And you might think like, it's not that big of a deal because I've got so much going on for my life. I've got relationships. I got a good job. I got friends. I got family. I got money, whatever it may be. My friends, the opportunity cost is that you could be so much farther. You could be so much farther along in this journey. You could have so much more time and focus and energy to do the things that are really important to you. Even Elon Musk himself, okay, the guy that everyone looks up to for his incredible efficiency and effectiveness. That's what he's known for, right? Because he's a bloody robot. The guy who works 80 hours a week at 2 mega companies. He said that we spend a stupendous amount of time thinking about sex in an unproductive way. All right? Basically saying we spend way too much time thinking about sex, talking about sex, consuming porn, masturbating, all of that, without the actual act of procreation. This is what he talks about. It's ridiculous that we spend 5 billion hours per year watching porn as a humanity every year on one website. It's insane. That's 600,000 years, guys. 5 billion hours is 600,000 years, just for perspective. We're not made for this. We're not designed for this. And think of the opportunity cost. Think of what we could be doing with our time, energy, and focus. Think about what you can accomplish if this wasn't an issue for you. If you had to stop watching these videos, I hope you don't. But if you could just get your act together, if you could just have confidence that you've put this behind you, if you could just, talk to your spouse or to your partner about sexuality without feeling this great amount of shame in your life, or even have an honest relationship with someone, look people in the eyes with having this great source of shame in your life and guilt. Imagine what that's like. And you can have it. All it takes is to take the first steps. All it takes is to get serious about it. So if this video is helpful, go ahead and hit the like button. I want to put another video right here that I think you'll find very valuable. And also do subscribe, because these videos are just for you guys. I understand how you think. I can read your mind, and I want to help you all. This is my mission. This is my calling. And I've done this for literally hundreds of guys now, and I do it every day. So I would encourage you to join this community. It's good to have you. Take care.